This shirt have made me laughing yet. Anyways, hello everyone, welcome on in. It is time for the doors. Door time. Blah blah blah. We went to a thing, right, betrayed Luna, that's where we left off. We went back to that too. Betray Luna, so we'll see what happens after that. I guess. I'm not sure what difference that'll make, but we're gonna fucking find out.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
Thank you.
Ambidex gates now opening.
Wow. Ding dong.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Look at all these people. Sorry, Luna.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Sigma, why?
I'm sorry, it had to happen.
You promised. How could you? Why won't you say something? At least give me an excuse. Say you wanted to protect everybody, or you slipped and hit the wrong button. Anything. I don't care if it's a lie. Just say something. I can't trust you anymore, can I?
Well, why won't Sigma say anything? Come on, buddy. Ooh, the silence is loud.
I see. Alright then. You did it so that you could get more points, right?
I wanted to say no, but I couldn't. She was right. I shut my eyes and turned away.
I trusted you. Goodbye.
Oh, okay. Well, Luna's face twisted as she spun away, but not before I saw tears glistening in the corners of her eyes. My heart sank into my stomach, like a lump of lead. I'd lost something very precious. Like they say, trust takes years to build, but only a second to break. If only I could have taken that second back, but that was impossible. Life only moves in one direction, and you only get to make your choices once. The past is the past, and it stays there.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey! Wait!
Clover yelled after him, but Tamioji ignored her and continued toward the magenta door, not the magnet door. She glared at his receding back and muttered something under her breath. Something must have happened between them.
Tenmyoji, you're going to go look for Quark, right?
Yeah, so?
I want to help.
No thanks.
Really?
Much as I'd like to say that, I need all the help I can get. Think you can give me a hand?
Of course. Let's go.
They headed off through the magenta door together. Clover was left standing by herself, brows furrowed and head down, deep in thought. Then suddenly she stood up straight and took off through the scion door. I turned and saw that only Fee and Kay were left. Where's Dio?
He went off toward the yellow door while you and Luna were talking.
That's nice. He just walked out?
Yes. He did check the results before he left.
Naturally. I bet he wasn't very happy. If he had chosen Betray, he'd still be sitting pretty with 9 BP right now.
I imagine he would. Fortunately, Phi is much too clever for that. That was why I chose Ally. It was an easy decision.
But if you'd betrayed her, then you'd have been able to get out of here.
Perhaps. But I made a promise to Phi.
A promise, huh? Really rubbing it in now? Were you really sure Kay wouldn't betray you?
Of course not, I'm not an idiot. I didn't really have a choice, though. The only option was to trust him.
And that's so.
Yeah. Don't you think that's important? Trusting someone, I mean. Alright. We should go and look for Quark, too.
Indeed. Best we split up, wouldn't you say?
We did say, and each one of us left for a different area of the facility. I took the magenta door. Fee went to the yellow door. And Kate took the cyan door. But no matter how hard I looked, Quark was nowhere to be found. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Say So Gremlin. I appreciate it. Eventually, I decided to head back to the warehouse. Oh. Tamioji? What's going on? You found Quark?
Wouldn't be here if I hadn't.
Where was he?
Like I'm gonna tell you that.
What? Did he do something wrong?
You broke your promise to Luna.
I mean, sure, but...
I don't like people who break promises.
Okay. There is no rebuttal for that. Well, I'm glad you found him.
Ha! Oh, you got some balls saying that, acting like you give a shit about him.
Is he okay? He looks tired.
He's just sleeping. Seems somebody shot him up with some kind of anesthetic.
Someone. Who?
Hell if I know. And honestly, I don't really care anymore.
Fair enough, I guess. Why not?
Quark's safe.
True.
Now, all I have to do is get him out of here, and this'll all be over.
Wait. You make it sound like you can get out right now.
I can. Well, he can.
How?
Didn't you see the results? Quark's PP is
9.
exactly.
So you're gonna have him pull the lever and open the number 9 door?
Yeah. Of course, he's gonna need my help to do that.
But what about you? You've only got 4 BP. Even if you can get the door open, you'll...
3! Now, maybe some of you are thinking! You're thinking, oh ho! If my BP is too low, then I'll just have someone with enough BP open the door! And I'll just slip through when it's open! Well, that's not gonna happen!
Lappin'.
If you think you can be sneaky, well...
Think I don't know that? Doesn't matter, though. So long as Quark is safe, then I...
My guard was down. I barely even saw him move. It wasn't until pain exploded in my stomach that I realized Tamioji had kicked me. Hurt. God. I let out a strange sort of wheeze and collapsed to the floor. Blinking against the pain, I managed to find Tenmyoji again. He'd maneuvered Quark up to the number 9 door. Stop! Tenmyoji! Moving made me retch, and before I could recover and call out again, he'd done it. Temioji's hand pressed Quark's against the lever. He looked back at me over his shoulder.
Sorry. Door's almost open, so it's time I was on my way.
Temioji, don't be an idiot. If you go through there, you'll...
Believe me, I know. But I gotta stay with him as long as I can. Couldn't live with myself if I just tossed him out there unconscious, you know?
True. And stay here.
Can't do that.
Why not?
There's a killer here. It's too dangerous. I can't take that risk with Quark's life.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
See ya.
Temioji, wait. Don't do this. Temioji! Temioji!
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
And that was how it ended. Had Temioji died? Had Quark escaped? I didn't know. I laid my hand gently against my aching stomach and stared up at the ceiling. Faint approaching footsteps echoed through the warehouse. One of them was a killer. Whatever. It didn't matter anymore. I was never going to see the outside world again. Perhaps it would be better if I just let them kill me. I lay back and closed my eyes. Interesting game over, though. Well, that was a fast bad end. Interesting, though. That gives me some thoughts. AB game round 1, so I guess let's betray Luna again, just earlier. Might as well have called this betraying Luna.
We don't have time to talk about this.
This will be interesting.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
As Fia and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. Temioji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that? Were you telling the truth? If our BP hit 0, do we really?
Well, you chose betray because of what I said, right?
No, but we can pretend.
Don't worry. You made the right choice.
Okay. You better not have lied to me, so I'd choose betray.
Well, Zero will tell you if I lied or not.
0?
Yo, what's up?
I'm a 0 the 3rd.
Siggy! No! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
You'll see in a minute. Let's go, Sigma.
Hey, what do you mean Zero's gonna tell me? Hey, Fee, hold on! Damn it.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally.
Let's get ready to rock!
Ambidex game!
Zero's so silly.
Round 1! The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Everybody.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Lettuce.
Sigma? Why did you and Phi do that? All we had to do was choose ally 3 times, and we could all escape together. After this, we only would have needed 2 more rounds and we would have all had 9 points. But now Why?
I hung my head. There was no way I could look her in the eye and try to explain what I'd done.
It was me. I told him to betray you.
What?
There's a way to get out faster. If you're successful twice with Betray, you'll get 3 points each time, which gives you 6. That means you'll have 9 BP after the second AB game.
I know that. Is that why you chose Betray? So you can escape before the rest of us?
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to get out first or anything. Just wanted to have a little leverage.
How is leverage supposed to help you?
Well, I was planning on getting out of here with everybody else, and he...
You're lying. What makes you think I'm going to believe that?
And their eyes met for a long moment, but all I could see in Luna's was sadness and disappointment. Fee opened her mouth, then shut it again, and looked away. I was about to apologize to Luna when...
Hey, what were you thinking?
I'm sorry, Alice. I didn't think you'd choose Ally.
What? You really think I'd betray you?
Well, no. That's what I thought at first.
But Kay told you to choose betray, didn't he?
Yes, I did. I was sure you would vote similarly.
Are you listening? I'm not going to vote betray against Clover.
Is that so? You never considered that we might choose to betray you?
What?
Clover would never choose that, of course. But what if I was your sole opponent? I understand it might seem strange of me to say this, but who would trust a man who hides his face? If I were in your position, I would be quite certain my masked opponent would choose betray.
Well, but it wasn't just you. Clover was there too.
Yes, she was. But if I'd chosen to end an argument by force, do you think she would have had any chance? I was certain you'd choose betray for that very reason.
So that was why you did it.
Yes.
After he explained his thinking to me, I thought he had a good point.
It's all right. I understand.
I'm so sorry.
I apologize. This is very unfortunate.
The past is the past. There's no point complaining about it. I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next AB game.
And that was when I finally noticed Dio, Quark, and Tenmyoji.
Let me give you a little warning, Tenmyoji. That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust that kid as far as I could throw him, and at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old man? Keep an eye on it.
Quark is a literal child. I mean... Anyone remember the skip button exists?
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be
Tembioldi. Or Alas. Or Mooney. Or maybe everyone?
I'm sorry, I missed the memo. Somebody might die. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
What?
Why?
Yeah. Why am I going to die?
Alice, Luna, and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What? What the hell?
Hey, sorry to butt in, but it's time to go.
Time to... Oh, shit. It's past time. We gotta go.
Huh, you think?
Oh, I guess we'll just have to continue this later. We need to get back to the doors.
Shit. I guess you're right. Let's go. Noom.
Chromatic doors have opened.
Ugh, you're late. What were you doing?
Sorry.
An apology is not going to cut it. I can't go through that door without you. Zero said we'd get penalized if we didn't go through the primary door before it closed. Are you trying to kill me?
No, of course not. I thought you didn't need a partner to get through the primary doors, though.
Are you kidding me? Think it through, Sigma. Yes, you can go through the primary door by yourself. Now, you're standing in front of the secondary door. The time limit comes and the primary door shuts. Now what? Now you're stuck is what? Without the right number of bracelets, the secondary door won't open. Do you understand?
There'd be no way to open either door, huh? Man, that sounds even worse than getting your lungs turned off.
I don't know why that made me laugh.
Sorry for worrying you, Quark.
In any event, now is hardly the time to be fighting like this. As you can see, the primary doors must hurry and decide who will be going through which door.
So, how should we pair up?
We're almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
The options Fee laid out for us were the following. Option A, Alice and I, Cyan, would pair with Luna, Yellow, and go through the green door. Temioji and Quark, Magenta, would pair up with Clover, Cyan, and open the blue door. Fee and Dio, Yellow, would pair up with Kay, Magenta, and open the red door. Option B, we should know these. It's fine. Alice and I, Cyan, would pair up with Kay, Magenta, and go through the blue door. Temioji and Quark, Magenta, would pair up with Luna, Yellow, and open the red door. Fee and Dio, Yellow, would pair up with Clover, Cyan, and open the green door. Option C, Alice and I, Cyan, and Clover, Cyan, would pair up and go through the red door. Temioji and Quark, Magenta, would pair up with Kay, Magenta, and open the green door. Fee and Dio, Yellow, would pair up with Luna, Yellow, and open the blue door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Okay, so he's going to go where?
I'm not going with Kay. I had enough of that last time. Thank you very much.
Oh dear. Seems I'm not wanted.
I'd like Luna to come with us.
Huh? Me?
Need someone gullible for the next round?
Hey, shut up. Aren't you my partner?
Maybe. But I don't want her to think that means I agree with you.
You betrayed me last time, Fi. And Dio, you betrayed Tenmyoji.
Ah, come on. Didn't I tell you? It was Quark who...
Dio!
Anyway, Fi and I won't be choosing Betray this time. Your BP's 1 right now, isn't it? If you chose Ally and we chose Betray, what would it be?
-1. I'd die.
I didn't want to say it straight out, but yeah. We're not gonna go that far just to get out of here. Right, Fi?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to take a chance on you.
I love how I was trying to blame a literal 10-year-old, making him out to be a diabolical mastermind. Yeah, Dio is special. Luna, are you sure about this?
Yes, I've made up my mind.
Then that means Quark and I will be going with Kay, since it looks like Alice is pretty determined.
Yes, I am.
Then I get to go with Alice again.
Yay, we gotta go with Clover.
I'm totally good with that. What I did to Alice last time was really bad. I want to try to make up for it.
So we're going with option C then? That means each group is going through a complementary door. Sigma, Alice, and Clover are going through the red door. Tenmyoji, Quark, and Kay are going through the green door. And finally, Dio, Luna, and I are going through the blue door. Any objections?
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
If there were any objections, there was no time for them.
Let's go!
The announcer's voice filled with the room as he ran for our doors.
3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Huh? Is this a dead end?
There are 3 doors, but it looks like they're all locked.
I wonder what this thing does.
Well, it's got a lever.
Can you pull that, Sigma?
Sure thing. Huh? Well, that's interesting.
It opened the door on the right.
That seems kind of weird. I mean, why just that one? What about the other 2?
Details, details. Hardly seems important to me. They gave us the way forward. I say we take it.
Fair.
Come along now.
Without waiting for a response, Alice strode off toward the open door. Clover and I hurried to follow. Pantry.
Whoa! This is amazing! Who'd ever need this much underwear?
What?
Well, I mean, all these boxes and stuff are panties, right? And there are a lot of boxes.
Panties?
Isn't that what it said on the door?
No, Clover.
Clover dear, it didn't say panty.
It said pantry.
Pantry?
It's where you keep food.
Oh, I guess that makes more sense.
Oh, Clover. Her face had turned into an especially amusing shade of red. What do you think that thing is?
I'd say it's a water storage tank.
It's totally full of water.
The stuff on the shelves looks like it's mostly bread, maybe a few pastries, but no panties.
So just a whole bunch of food, huh?
Clover was right that there's a lot, though.
Looks like you could live here for quite a while.
I'd have to agree.
And then what do you think this place is for?
Maybe it's where they quarantine sick people.
What?
Didn't we tell you about Radical 6?
I guess that story really was true.
And you're saying that the reason they've got all of this food and water is so that they can keep infected people here? That's ridiculous. I'm not infected with some weird-ass disease. I don't want to spend the rest of my life locked up in a metal box.
Me either. Giving us food is all well and good, but no spare underwear? That's unforgivable.
Seriously? How long are you guys going to keep making fun of me for that?
Right, well, we need to search this room. So let's get started. Oh boy. These seem important. Fractions? No, I think these are pages from a day calendar. The blue ones are Saturdays, and the red ones are Sundays. I'm writing that down. So the black numbers are weekdays? Interesting. 5 pages from a day calendar. Looks like they're for January 13th. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Hey, there's something in that drawer. Huh. I wonder what it is. Whoa. What are you doing? You broke it. Warm drawer. Alright. I see. What do you think this machine is? The bottom part looks like some kind of dolly. It's got this 5x5 grid of metal boxes. Top row's empty though. Yeah. Do you think we're supposed to put something in them? Well, not something, I guess. Probably more boxes. I see. The screen's dark. Maybe it's not on? Looks like there's a card slot right under it. You think maybe there's a connection? Probably. Okay. I wonder what this thing is. No, it's full of ice cubes. Do you think maybe it's an ice machine? It's pretty big for something like that. Maybe it's an industrial ice machine? And these look like candles, right? I wonder if you can lift it open. Let me give it a shot. There. No good. Won't even budge. There's a hole here. Looks like there's a diagram to the left of it. Lock and unlock. Do you think they're showing a button here? So pushing this hypothetical button will release a lock? I don't see a button anywhere though. Maybe it's in the hole? I don't think so. Could we put one on? One what? Have you even been listening? A button! I think I have something that might do the trick. I don't think that's going to work. You probably need a complete button. Oh, okay. Oh, what's this? Button parts. Well, isn't that blatant? Button. There we go. Should be in there pretty good now. Yeah, looks good to me. Well, why don't you go ahead and push it? And there. Did you hear that? Yeah, sounds like the lock opened. So we can open it? I'd assume so, yeah. Huh. So it is supposed to open. Oh, it's empty. I wonder why. Looks like it can open from both sides. See? I think you could do that from the front or back too. No, there's no hinge, it's just one huge lid. It's just sitting on top of the bottom. Hey, does it look like there's something inside that ice cube to you? Yeah, you're right. I wonder if we can get it to it. No, we won't be just grabbing it, that's for sure. This glass is in the way. How about dropping it through that hole? Hole? And there's a square hole down here, see? I think you just need to slide that ice cube into it. How? I really have to explain it? Alright, fine. Just pay attention. You can slide the ice cubes by clicking and dragging the mouse or using the arrow keys. Move the ice cube with something in it to the hole in the front. You can slide forward the ice cubes, but there's a limit to the number of times each one can be moved. As you've reached the limit, the ice cube will freeze in place. Okay, got it. Here goes. I see. Ha, ice. It's one of these type of things, I guess. Yeah, okay. Right, down, left, down. Okay, now what? Right, down, left. Right, down, left, down. Look at you be smart. Ha, it worked. Good job, Sigma. Yeah, good job, Peachy. Look at you have the brain cell that I completely lack. Open it up. We should be able to get that ice cube now. Cube. You have to do something to make it less frozen. These are some pretty impressive shelves. That's a lot of prepackaged food. There's a bunch of instant coffee and boxers of tea. You mean boxes, right? Yeah. Oh, Clover. Why the hell did they put a cabinet back in a corner like this? It's really hard to get to. Agreed. It's got a sliding door. Alright, let's slide it then. What's this? A binder? It's got a couple pieces of paper inside. We probably got to hang on to them, huh? You found a you have found a nutritional management chart and a nutritional balance chart. Review them in the archive. That's nice. Can't wait for that to be relevant. What about this then? You see the red button? I think it keeps the wheel in place. So if you push it, it'll unlock. I think we can move this thing if you really solve locks. Sounds good. Let's get to it then. Interesting. Alright, all the wheel locks should be released now. Good, let's see if we can move this thing. Alright. Okay, let's have a look inside. There's a binder here too. And this is, what, some kind of chemical? Let's take that binder first. Yeah, found a pH scale. You can review in the archive. Now the chemical. Science. There are two cabinets up against the back wall. This is the left one. There's a sliding door, but I can't get it open. Okay. Some of the pictures in these boxes look really tasty. I wonder what's under the wrapper. Under where? Under there! Shut up! Poor Clover. No breaks for her. So these are all drawers, huh? Yeah, tons of them. Wow, how many are there, I wonder? 366. What? I said there are 366 drawers. You just looked at them and figured that out? No. I did math. They're divided into 4 sections. Each row is numbered 1 through 14. In other words, there are 14 rows in each section. The columns are labeled with the letters A through G, so you got 7 columns per section, and 11 sections means 28 columns total. Now, each section has a few spots where there aren't any drawers, right? Well, specifically, there are 26 of those spots. So if you just calculate 14 by 28 minus 26, and that's 366? Right. You did all of that in your head? Of course. It's pretty simple stuff. Okay. Okay. Hey, this is from a calendar, right? Yeah, it looks a little weird though. Oh boy. Wait. I think there's something written on the back of it. The day the man was abducted. Oh yeah. There is something back here. Interesting. Oh hey, the screen lit up. Looks like it's designed to turn on when you touch it. I think we need to type something in. Yeah. Enter the most appropriate option in the blank area, then press the check button. Okay, let me give it a shot. Ew. Interesting. Okay, another hint. The day the man was abducted. Box lunch nutrient balance I can read. Nutrient balance 1 week. Interesting. Yeah, that's what I thought. Huh. I don't get it. Well, we don't have that information yet, buddy. What's this thing? Well, it's got a faucet, so... I think it's connected to the water storage tank up there. So you used it to pour water? Yeah, there's a drain too. Oh yeah, in the middle here. The drain. I could use it to get rid of the water here. Let's fill this thing. You cannot combine these items. Okay. Right. Unionizes your water, so true. Let's fill this thing. Let's fill this thing. Let's fill this thing. Okay. Okay. Looks like a card slot. Probably for some kind of special card. Okay, I guess I gotta figure out how to get that out. Drawer with ice in it. Cool. You put the ice cube in the warm drawer. Oh, right. Yeah. It'll probably melt eventually. That's a waste of time. You just stick it back in the dolly. Okay. Alright, now to put the drawer and the ice back inside. Oh, you hear that? It's probably warming up right now. You should probably keep an eye on it. Okay. Ding. Sounds like it's done. Open it up and have a look. Hey, look! The water from the ice melted. Ah! Why? The card's underneath the water. Okay, here goes. Ah! Are you okay? Just kidding. Dick move. Drawer full of hot water. I don't need it anymore. I don't want it anymore. This is what looks like a card just slot below the monitor. Alright, let's slide this baby in. Yeah. Go for it. Hey, what's going on? Looks like it's on now. Why is the screen red? Do you think something's wrong? Wait, it says something. Number of ration boxes insufficient. Please rectify. Content of acidic water vessel incorrect. Please rectify. Content of neutral water vessel incorrect. Please rectify. Okay, so that means the basic is fine. Why can't I combine them? Am I supposed to test the pH level of these if it won't let me combine them? Whatever. I'm supposed to get the other drawers from. I'll probably select pH and then the container. Annoying ass. Right, this, Oh, I see. The way I pick the drawers is by this. Okay, hang on. Nope. Okay, let's go. There. Did it work? Look at the shelves. Huh? The shelves. The drawers. Whatever you want to call them. Okay, so there's one. Fish. Okay. There we go. I was off by one. Food cube. Look, another one. It just popped out. Wee drawers. That's 4. Looks like there's another one. Okay, that makes 5. Come on, let's do this. Chaos Stone. Soup. Salad. And meat. Okay, now, down the drain with you. Cannot verify presence of acidic water vessel. Please rectify. Okay. Content of acidic water vessel incorrect. Please rectify. -3 should have been fine. Also, it's too acidic, I guess, but... Look at the screen! Yeah. The chart shows the nutrient values that each staff member requires for the next 5 days. Rearrange the order of the rations boxes so they match these values. By dragging a box over another one, you can swap them. Right. Well, let me give it a shot. Perfect. Aha! Aha! There we go. Let's go. Rah! I just solved the shit out of this puzzle. Hey, aren't you getting a little too excited? Yeah, it's kind of freaking me out. Did you see the screen? This looks like the password for the AB room and the infirmary. You did it! Wait, is there another way to solve this and get... the safe password? Or the other password, rather. Now we can open the safe. Or is there another way to get a password? There must be another way to get a password then. Okay, the date that the... Aha! I was right! And the screen's blue now. Do you think this could maybe possibly be it? Yeah, it's probably the safe password. And that's good, right? No, there's one problem. The screen shuts off after a set amount of time. No, we need to be fast. I could do it. I've got a really good memory. Not me. All I need is a moment. Ah, that's easy. Just stars. Oh god. Good. They were not kidding about that being short. Sheesh. Well, did you memorize it? Indeed I did. It's locked way up here. Phew. What a relief. Good thing it's in the archive. Sheesh. I would have put those last 2 stars in the wrong place. Damn. Oh yeah, my logic behind that is that since the note on the thing was like, oh, the day the man, like, got kidnapped, it's like, well, we know Sigma got kidnapped on, Christmas, so I just went to the codes and figured it out for Christmas, and yeah, it worked. This is a safe, right? Yeah, it's just like the one in the AB room at the infirmary. So all we need is a password. Should be just like the others. Wee! Secret file! Ha! It opened. Wee! Let's look at the secret file contents. Twice cooked pork. A Szechuan dish. It is made by pan-frying pork, cabbage, bell peppers, and green onions with doubanjiang or tianjiang for flavor. Paella, a Spanish dish where one cooks rice, meat, seafood, and vegetables without a space in a shallow pot, seasoned with saffron. Nasi goreng, an Indonesian dish made with pan-fried rice, seasoned with no space sambal, kicap manis, and terasi. I definitely butchered all of that. I do not know Indonesian that well. Schnitzel, a German dish. It is made by mixing together meat, flour, eggs, and breadcrumbs, then frying the mixture in butter or lard. Yeokgyeojang, a Korean dish. The process involves stewing beef, vegetables, namul, and powdered chili peppers together very slowly. The resulting meal is very spicy. Borscht, a Russian dish. Preparation is very simple. You just stew meat and vegetables together for a long time. The finished meal is garnished with beets and sour cream. Tom Kha Gai, a Thai dish made by stewing chicken, chili peppers, ginger, and nampula and coconut milk. Very spicy. Chef's pasta. Whatever the chef feels like making. Sometimes you don't know what it is until you take a bite. Sometimes you don't even know that. Word Zero the Third says before he leaves, there are a few variations. Have a nice trauma. Have a nice trace. Have a nice trumpet. Oh, did they spell beats wrong? Where was that? Where was beat? Oh, there. Yeah, huh. Fascinating. An emerging religious organization with a rapidly growing membership. Some figures claim their congregation numbers over 1 million in countries across the world. Originally, the organization called itself Free the Soul of Y, but later dropped of Y to become simply Free the Soul. The founder of the religion is known as Brother, and his true identity is a mystery. Only a small number of the highest-ranking members have ever seen him. The doctrine of Free the Soul demands that adherents separate themselves from the world, free themselves of lust, and release their souls from their physical bodies so they can be purified. Its followers believe that they will be born again as a new race, and that the world will be transformed into a place of equality, with no conflict or poverty. Considering how a peaceful world of equality with no conflict or poverty usually plays out in the movies, they seem like a pretty scary group of people. That's nice. Free the Soul is a powerful new religious order dedicated to establishing a new world order, and the Myrmidons are their elite, frontline soldiers in that secret war. The general public knows nothing about the Myrmidons, but their actions have put them on watch lists of intelligence communities across the globe. Rumors say that all Myrmidons have the same face, suggesting that they may all be clones of a single person. No one knows where this rumor comes from exactly, but I can tell you that it's a very credible source. The founder of Free the Soul, although he prefers not to be referred to as such. As a child, he had a very young brother whom he was very fond of. Unfortunately, the worst happened and the younger brother was murdered. Rage and despair-filled brother, and for 9 days and 9 nights he was consumed by his own misery. On the morning of the 10th day, however, he had a revelation. Mankind was rife with base desires and needed to be purified so that a new world could come into being. God had spoken to brother and given him a mission. Brother dedicated his life to realizing that mission, and at the age of 26 he established Free the Soul of Y. He claims that Y is a symbol for miracles. Here's some information that isn't revealed in the game. The bracelet put on the left wrist of the 9 participants in the Ambidex game has an important feature that is never mentioned. As soon as it's put on, a needle on the underside activates and inserts itself into the wearer. That doesn't necessarily mean that it injects a drug, only that it activates and pierces the skin. Maybe there's something on the needle, or maybe there isn't. All that's certain is that when someone puts on the bracelet, they get poked. That's nice. If a bracelet poked you like that, you would holler so loud. I mean... piece of cake. Alright, let's see what we got. First is... a map. It says floor B. The one I found in the infirmary said floor A. Yeah, so did the one in the lounge. Then what would that would make floor A the top floor, right? I mean, we rode the elevator down to get here. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's keep looking. There's a lot of stuff in here. These must be... key cards. They have moons on them. Then these have to be the cards the announcer was talking about. You got 2 of them, just like with the sound keys. You take 1, Clover. Huh? Why? Well, you're a solo, right? Unless I only need 1. Oh, right. Got it. Now what have we got left? A key. Is that the exit key? Yeah, it must be. This is our ticket out of here. Yoink. What are we waiting for? Let's go. This is the exit. It's locked. Alright, here we go. Okay. Do it. 3, 2, 1.
An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
The gate's been opened?
One of the other teams must have done it.
But the rest of us aren't even back yet.
Fucking Dio. No, we can fix that. Come on, let's get moving. Just then. Whoa. Did you two just get back?
Yes, we did, but
Then the team that opened the AB gate must have been the ones who went through the blue door.
That would be Luna, Vi, and Dio.
Yep. Huh? Wait. You guys went through the green door, didn't you? And then why the hell did you come out of the blue one?
there's an explanation for that, I promise. Just tell me, have any of you seen Quark?
Quark? No, we haven't seen him. Did something happen?
He's gone.
Gone?
On the other side of the green door, we found a room called the treatment center. We found our key cards and left, but on our way out, he just disappeared.
So you went through the blue door to see if he'd gone in there?
No, that's not it. Look at this map.
I see. No. So you go through the green door and the treatment center, and eventually you end up at the blue door.
It looks like there's a pretty big room in the middle there. What is it?
A warehouse similar to the one on floor A.
In any event, we've spent some time searching, but have been unable to locate Quark.
Huh. Well, maybe he went back to the other floor already?
That is a possibility. I will return and see.
I'm going back through the blue door. Figure I'll take a look at the area Luna and her team were searching.
I'll come with you then. We got a better chance at finding him with 2 pairs of eyes.
Right. Thanks. Sorry about all this.
I guess there's nothing for it. I'll help look for him.
Me too.
Then we'll leave floor A to you guys.
Right. Let's go. Come on, Clover.
Right behind you.
Temioji and I headed through the blue door while Alice, Clover, and Kay climbed into the elevator. Peck. Peck. This is new. What is this place? Peck.
It looks like a bunch of hazmat suits, probably for protection against viral or chemical agents.
So these things keep you from getting sick?
Yeah, that's the idea. We should ask Luna's group about them. They investigated this room first.
Hey, there's another room underneath.
Well, let's have a look then.
Damn. He's not here.
Oh, Quark. Where the hell did you go? I should have kept a closer eye on him. If I'd just been watching.
Tenmyoji's face was drawn, and the knuckles of his fist were white. He was an old man, but until then, I hadn't realized how old. Suddenly, he looked very, very tired. Don't worry about it. I'm sure we'll find him. Come on, let's go try somewhere else. I put a gentle hand on his shoulder and guided him toward the exit. So this is the floor B warehouse, huh? It looks like just like the other one.
It's pretty close, I'll give you that. Couple differences, though. Have a look over there.
The doors are shining? No way. Are these chromatic doors?
Yeah, seems like it. See over here? They've got a box next to them, just like the ones next to the other doors.
I guess they're all white doors this time. We should go tell them.
No, first we look for Quark.
But... look, I don't think he's here. What do you say we head back to floor A for now? Maybe somebody else has already found him.
Alright, let's go.
Hi, Dio. Dio.
Oh, it's just you. I'm guessing you haven't found Quark? I ran into Clover and Alice in the warehouse up on floor A. They told me about Quark and how you're all looking for him.
So he hasn't come back to the warehouse?
Nope. Maybe he just went off to ruminate on a solution to this game. Chewing his cud, so to speak.
What?
Well, that's what ruminants do, isn't it?
Hey, this is no time for jokes. You should be out there looking for him too.
Why would I do that? It sounds so boring.
Aren't you worried about him?
Why the hell would I be worried about some kid I've never even seen before?
What?
What?
For all I know, he's Zero Senior. He could be hiding in some swank little cubbyhole, swirling a glass of brandy and gloating. Look at all those fools running around.
That's insane!
Yeah, there's...
What, there's no way? Are you sure? Nobody knows what Zero looks like. He could totally be a kid. I warned you, Tenmyoji. I told you it was a bad idea to just swallow everything that little bastard told you.
I was so hung up on the fact that you said you've never seen the kid before, but you clearly have.
I trust Quark.
Suit yourself. Just don't come crying to me when it bites you in the ass.
The air grew thick with tension, but before their tempers managed to set it all alight, Fee burst into the room.
Sigma. Good. You've got Tenmyoji and Dio with you. We found something.
Oh,
Come
boy.
on, all of you.
Oh boy. Did something happen?
Just... You'll understand when you get there, all right? Now come on.
Where are we going?
The crew quarters.
That's nice. I wonder who's dead this time. Let's do it again.
No.
What in the world?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
There was a roaring in my ears, breathing, heartbeat, but my footsteps sounded muffled, as if I were hearing them through layers of cotton. I pressed a shaking hand to Alice's neck. Her skin was still warm, but the only pulse I felt was my own. Luna was the same. They're dead. Both of them. By then, everyone had arrived, cramming themselves into the small cabin. Nobody spoke. Silence filled the room, flowing into my ears and throat like cold, brackish water. A chill shuddered its way through my body. I stood there, frozen, staring at them. I'd seen a corpse before. I'd rediscovered the old woman. But this was different. The old woman had always been dead, at least to me. But Alice and Luna I had known. They'd been living, breathing people less than an hour ago. Reality settled around my shoulders like a thick lead blanket. My chest felt suddenly hollow. Who found them? My throat felt dry as I spoke. It was a full minute before someone answered.
Clover, I think. When Kay and I ran over, she was just kind of standing there next to the bodies. It was pretty clear they were both dead.
I think Clover killed them.
Me? Kill them?
You got into a fight with Alice after the AB game, didn't you? It looked like you two knew each other before you ended up here, so maybe you were trying to get her killed. None of us had any connection to her, which means you're the most likely to have a motive for murder. It's easy to see why she would have killed Luna, too. She probably caught you offing Alice, so you did her in too so she wouldn't rat you out.
Stop it, Dio.
And the AB game is a motive, too.
What do you mean?
Once someone's dead, they can't vote anymore. That means they'll automatically ally. If your opponent's guaranteed to ally, then that's an easy 3 points.
Who was Luna's opponent?
Me and Dio.
Then that would mean Dio had a motive as well.
Yep. Alice saw him killing Luna, so he had to shut her up.
Why the hell would I do something like that?
Pay attention next time. You do it to get an advantage in the next round of the AB game.
What kind of cold-hearted bastard kills a lady for a few points?
You, probably.
I'm more interested in Alice's condition than in her killer's motives.
I am as well.
What do you mean by her condition?
Her clothes are barely disturbed.
If it weren't for the knife and, blood, She would look as if she was sleeping.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, maybe she was just killed while she was sleeping.
If she wanted to take a nap, why sit on the floor when there's a bed nearby?
That is a little strange. But a better question is, would she really be sleeping right now anyway? Hardly seems like a time for a nap.
She was probably put to sleep then.
What? How?
Oh, come on. How did Zero Senior knock all of us out?
Oh. Yeah, that white gas.
So you're suggesting that Zero Senior knocked them out with the white gas, then killed them both?
Yeah. However it happened, one of the people in this room did it. Well, maybe not one of the people in this room. I forgot about somebody, didn't I?
Are you talking about Quark?
He disappears and then suddenly there's a murder? I don't know about you, but that seems pretty suspicious to me.
Nah, that's crazy. Quark couldn't have done this.
Alright, then why'd he disappear?
There must have been some kind of accident.
Then I might have it backwards. If he wasn't the murderer, maybe he was one of the murdered. Well, that would explain his sudden disappearance, right?
You son of a bitch.
Dio, knock it off. That's going too far.
Whoa, calm down there, big guy. Don't tell me it never crossed your mind. I just said what you were all thinking.
Ten minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Alright, time to head for the AB rooms, guys.
Come on, we've got more important things to worry about.
Oh, so you're gonna abstain, huh? That's some good luck for you, Clover. Sigma was paired with Alice. Sadly, it looks like she won't be able to vote during this round. If Sigma abstains, then you'll have no one voting against you. Hey, come on, cheer up. This is your chance to escape.
Escape?
That's right. Right now, your BP's at 6. Sigma's saying he won't vote, so if you choose Betray...
Clover would get 3 points, bringing her to 9.
Whoa, hold on there. I didn't say anything about not voting.
Oh, so you are going to vote? Well, you are, right? How exciting. Sigma should have 6 BP, just like Clover. That means this next round is a one-on-one fight. If one of them can trick the other one, they'll have enough BP to get out of here. Can't wait to see who wins. Ha! Oh, this is definitely getting interesting.
Right. We should get to the Floor A warehouse, guys. Come on.
Hey, Clover, can you choose Ally? We'll be stuck at 6 points if we both choose Betray. But if you both cooperate, we'll get 2 points, and then we'll have 8. And that means it'll be pretty easy for us to get 9 in the next round. Clover?
Yeah?
I said I want you to choose Ally.
Okay. You'll choose Ally too, right?
Of course. She gave me a strange sort of absent nod, and turned to shuffle into the closest AB room. I wasn't sure if she'd actually understood me, but given the effect that Alice's death was having on her, I didn't think there was much else I could have done. I was preparing to enter an AB room of my own when I heard Fee's voice at my elbow and turned.
Sigma, we need to talk.
Oh, hey Fee. Is something up?
How are you planning to vote?
I was just talking to Clover about that. We're planning to both vote Ally.
Yeah, I thought so.
What?
Listen to me, Sigma. Because Luna's not voting in this round. Her vote will default to Ally. Her opponent is Dio and me. That means we're pretty much guaranteed to have 9 BP by the end of this round.
You and Dio are going to choose Betray?
Luna's only got 1 BP left. But she's not wearing her bracelet anymore. You saw that, right? That means it won't do anything if her BP goes negative. Well, it's not like it can make her any deader anyway. You have to betray Clover. If you can get to 9 BP, then I'll take you with us.
Wait. You mean you're planning to escape?
Of course. If you don't come with us, you're gonna be stuck here for the rest of your life.
Why? If you just wait until everyone's got 9
I
PP...
can't do that. You really think Dio's gonna stick around once he's got enough points to split? You gotta make a choice here. The number 9 door's only gonna open once. If you pick Ally and Clover does too, then you only have 8 points. I promise you Dio's gonna make a break for it as soon as he can. If you want to have any chance of getting out, you need those 3 points. Now.
So if I want to get out, I have to betray Clover?
Right.
Why are you telling me this? How do I know you didn't just tell Clover the same thing?
Talk to Clover? I'd have about as much luck talking to a potato right now.
I mean, okay, sure, but you didn't have to say it.
The truth is, I want you to come with me.
Why?
I just know that you're important, somehow.
Okay. You just know, huh? Did you tell Kay? He's got 6 points right now too, you know.
No, I haven't talked to him. He's playing against Tenmyoji. Tenmyoji's only got 1 point left.
So if he chooses Ally, he's gonna get penalized.
Exactly.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
It's almost time. Remember what I said. You have to choose Betray.
No. She looked me in the eye until I nodded, then turned and jogged to her door. Is Clover really going to choose Ally? If she does, then all I have to do is choose Betray, and I'm out of here. No, I promised I'd choose Ally, so that's what I'm going to do. Dio's almost certainly going to have 9 BP after this round. If he gets out, I'm going to be stuck here forever.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7.
Damn it. What the hell am I supposed to do?
3, 2, 1. Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
This will be interesting.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
The door ground open, and I stepped out. All around me, other AB rooms were disgorging their occupants.
Wait! Dio!
Fia's voice echoed hollowly across the room. I followed her eyes to the number 9 door. And to Dio. Dio. So I was going for it. I broke into a run, hoping foolishly that I might be able to catch him.
No! He's going to try and open it!
So it has come to this then.
What's going on? He hasn't even seen the results yet.
It took only seconds for Tenmyoji and Kei to explain the math to her.
No!
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
The announcer's voice hadn't even faded when Dio reached the door. With a grunt, he swung the lever down.
It's opening.
Wait!
There's no point in trying to stop him now. The door has already opened.
But
Dio leapt through the door without so much as a backwards glance. Fee paused in front of it, then turned to look at me.
What happened?
I chose Ally. I made a promise. Clover trusted me.
Sigma.
I see. Makes sense. I guess that's how this ends then. You had to make a choice that was right for you. And now, I have to make the choice that's right for me. Goodbye, Sigma.
I'm like really saying bye to Sigma. What about everyone else? Come on, Fee. Fee turned, her eyes sad, and followed Dio through the door. I guess that means Clover didn't betray us.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 escape, please.
Well, that's it. There's nothing we can do now.
We can only hold out hope that help will arrive.
Sigma, thank you for choosing Ally.
Yeah. Well, the promise is a promise, right?
What about Luna, Alice, and the old woman? Who killed them?
Maybe one of the people who just escaped.
Or maybe one of us.
Well, there's one other person.
Oh yeah.
God. Quark! You're right! I still have to find Quark!
Suddenly full of energy, Tenmyoji leapt up and took off for one of the warehouse's exits. That left only myself, Clover, and Kay. We started the number 9 door in silence. It would never open again. What else could we do but stare? Good end? Probably not. Game over. Wow, never saw that coming. Totally didn't know that was gonna happen as soon as I picked Ally. You would hope you would get them help. I mean, at the same time, though. What's supposed to happen? Oh, I see. I need to go over here. I'm smart. That's what happened. Okay. Sorry,
10
Clover.
seconds. 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results. Thank you, Ambidex game.
The door ground open, I stepped down. All
Wait!
occupants.
Dio!
Dio! Blah! Fia's voice echoed toward the number 9 door. Meow. Dio, no. Shook my head. I had to get to that door.
What are you doing, Dio?
No! He's going to try and open it!
Damn right I am.
But the results!
Like I need to wait for that.
Ah, Dio's BP was at 6. His opponent was Luna, and she is... well, she is as she is.
I mean...
her vote would have defaulted to Ally.
All he had to do was pick Betray.
And he'd have 9 points, right?
Excellent answer. I hope you remember to show your work.
But Bai was Dio's partner.
And her BP was the same as Dio's. That means she has 9 now as well.
Exactly. It was 9 the moment we stepped out of the AB room.
Why? Why didn't you stop Dio from choosing Betray?
You got the wrong idea, old man. This wasn't just my decision. We both decided to vote this way.
Is that true?
Yeah, I didn't have a choice.
You didn't? Because of you, Luna's BP is -1.
Well, Luna's already very dead, frankly, so...
So? What, she's gonna die again? Zero can pump all the poison he wants into her. It's not gonna make a difference now. Besides, her bracelet's already fallen off.
You...
Then why did you try and stop Dio, Fi? I believe I heard you cry out, "Wait," as he headed toward the number 9 door.
Are you planning to wait for the rest of us? Did you just want to get your BP up to 9 to reduce your own risk?
Sorry, but no. The only reason I stopped Dio is because I needed to know what someone else voted.
Someone else?
But that would be...
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
I'm sorry, Clover.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
No. You betrayed me, Sigma.
Get fucked, Clover.
Why?
What other choice did I have?
To keep your promise, you jerk!
This is the Sigma Breaks Promises route.
You liar! You're a coward! You don't care about anybody but yourself! All you wanted was to get out of here! You're horrible! I hate you!
Wow. Wait a minute. Just listen to me for a second. Whatever I did, Dio and V were going to get 9 BP. The door would have been opened whether I had 9 points or not.
So? All that means is that you picked Betray because you didn't want to get left behind.
No, that's not it. How could we know if they would go get help once they escaped? I could trust V, but Dio was different. I didn't know what Dio might do to V after they went through the door. What if he turned out to be Zero Senior? So I figured that if they were going to escape anyway, I should go with them and make sure they...
Is that it? Is that your excuse?
Yeah.
Liar! Liar! You're just like Dio!
I mean...
You're a coward!
Or to argue that one.
Whatever. Just fine. I was stupid to trust you.
I mean... a little bit, frankly. Clover, I heard a clank and turned.
Sorry. I went ahead and opened it.
You're not sorry, you dick.
Gonna have plenty of time to watch soaps on the outside, so I didn't feel like I needed to stick around to see how this little drama played out.
I mean, fair enough, but like...
Dio!
Dio!
Alright, lady and gentlemen, shall we? Why so serious?
Oh, fuck off.
This really isn't the time for hesitation. You both crossed the line you weren't supposed to cross. You betrayed your friends. Am I right? I'm right. But you didn't have a choice, did you? You had to survive. Isn't that the way an animal thinks, though? Don't get me wrong. I see the logic, but it's kind of animal logic. Still, you made your bed. Now you gotta lie in it. If you're gonna be an animal, be an animal. Own it. The losers, the weak, throw them away. That's how nature works, my friends. That's life at its most pure. You get me? Now come on, hurry up and...
The number 9 door has been opened.
Being an animal starts meowing, starts meowing, starts meowing.
It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Well, stay if you want. No skin off my back. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.
Wait! God damn it, Dio!
Tenmyoji leapt forward. Dio faked left, then dashed right, slipping around Tenmyoji and through the door.
3, 2, 1, 0. The number 9 door is closing.
Let's go, Sigma!
But
Shut up! Just do it!
why didn't they go through the door before it started closing, you idiots? Anyways, I looked at her slightly confused. But before I could respond, her hand closed around my arm like a vice, and she hauled me bodily through the open door.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you.
Sigma! Phi! Dio! Open up!
Even if they wanted to, they can't, Tenmyoji. Like, come on.
Open this goddamn door!
Tenmyoji's voice was... Yeah, Tenmyoji's voice was muffled by the thick steel, but I could still hear his desperation and anger. I tried to ignore it.
Alrighty then. Here we are.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a hallway?
Only one way to find out.
Just as Fee had guessed, on the other side of the door was a wide hallway. Unfortunately, it seemed to stop in a dead end. It took only a second to find a familiar-looking door on the left side of the hallway. We opened it and stepped inside. Oh, this one. Interesting. Oh.
This must be the prep room.
I think I searched this place with Dio and Luna.
Well, this is probably just another one that looks like it. You really think you would have been able to get to something on the other side of the number 9 door?
Hold up. You know about the one on floor B2?
Yeah. I visited it with Tenmyoji when we were looking for Quark.
Huh.
So you know that the pressure in here is a lot higher than the pressure outside?
What?
Oh, you didn't.
What are you talking about?
Didn't I just say what I'm talking about?
I mean...
The air inside this facility is kept at a higher pressure than the air outside. Apparently, they're doing it to keep the virus from getting in. If you're leaving, you have to lower the pressure until it matches what's outside. This room is where you prepare for all of that. See those suits over on the wall? They keep you from getting infected once you're outside. You have to put one on before you can go into the pressure exchange chamber downstairs.
How do you know all that?
Luna told me.
Really? Wait, why did Luna know all that?
Apparently, it was all in a manual she found in a room we searched.
Whoa, wait, go back. You said there's some kind of mysterious virus out there?
Well, I wouldn't say it's mysterious. I think it's that Radical 6 thing Alice was talking about. Don't quote me on that, though.
That sounds bad.
Well, we've come this far. We can't turn back now.
True.
Let's get those suits on and head outside.
No argument here. Let's do it.
We climbed into the protective suits in silence, then headed down to the pressure exchange chamber. With a quiet hum, the process began. I could hear the soft hiss of air leaving even through my helmet. There was nothing to do until it finished, but wait. Then, out of nowhere, Dio spoke up.
I never thought I'd succeed so easily.
It took me a moment to realize his voice was coming from the speaker in my helmet. Apparently the radio was designed to activate automatically. You mean getting out of here?
You're thinking too small. I guess I can tell you who I really am.
What?
You see, the thing is, I'm a hero.
Sure you are, buddy.
I was sent here from far away to save mankind.
Mm-hmm.
What? Too surprised to speak?
Dio? I think maybe you should calm down a bit.
We were all excited to be getting out of here, but...
Oh, never mind. You're clearly too small-minded to understand.
We were still going back and forth when the quiet hiss of the air escaping slowed. And stopped. A door at the end of the room slowly ground open. We walked through to find ourselves in a nearly identical room. After 2 more decompressions, the last door finally opened. I stepped outside and gasped. A dark landscape like none I'd ever seen lay spread out before me. I couldn't help but stare. What the hell?
Looks like a desert.
I can see that. The question is, which desert?
I don't know. I can't tell you what day it is, though.
Huh?
Look, the moon's red. See? This must be a total lunar eclipse.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that in the lounge.
During a total lunar eclipse, the moon is entirely covered by the Earth's shadow. That doesn't mean the moon just disappears or turns black, though. It actually reflects light that's passed through the Earth's atmosphere. But this makes it appear to be red. Essentially what's happening is that the moon is reflecting the sunset.
Do you remember when the next total lunar eclipse was going to happen?
Yeah, December 31st this year, so New Year's Eve. And that's what the magazine said, at least.
Well, there you go.
So today is December 31st. Wait, shit, if I got grabbed Christmas morning, then that means I've been here 6 days?
Looks like it. We should get to the nearest town.
Okay, and where would that be?
There has to be one around somewhere. Even deserts have some towns, whether they're in the Mojave, Sahara, or Gobi. It's not what I'm worried about, though.
What are you worried about?
Forget it. Doesn't matter right now.
Oh, come on. Tell me. I'm curious now. Impossible as it might seem, I could have sworn I heard her frown.
I'm worried about whether or not there are any survivors. If Alice was right about the virus.
Are you saying humankind might be extinct? What the hell? No way. That's impossible. A whole species can't just die out in 6 days. That's...
I hope it's not the case, of course, but there's the possibility. Whatever. We should get moving. There are still 4 people stuck in there, including Quark. We need to find help and come back for them.
Okay. I turned to take a step. There was a rough crackle over the radio, and the sound of someone falling. I turned back around to see Fee on the ground. Hey, are you alright? What happened? I ran over and helped lift her back up. She fumbled for a second, then clambered to her feet.
Where are we?
Her voice was low and rough. Huh?
I see. This timeline.
This timeline? Timeline? She didn't respond. I was about to begin a more irate line of questioning when she suddenly grabbed me by the shoulders.
Hey, where's Dio?
Dio? Oh yeah, I haven't seen him since we got out. I'm sure he was with us when we left.
Shit. We need to split up and find him.
Why?
Because he needs to tell me something. Why are you asking me this?
What?
Don't tell me you forgot. Wait, maybe not. He must not have made this jump.
She wasn't making any sense.
Damn it. Look, forget about that. Just find Dio. I'm going over to that hill. So you take the other direction.
Okay. But she'd already taken off without waiting for my answer. I watched her for a few moments, confused, before turning and heading off to look for Dio myself. Damn. Don't see him anywhere. Where the hell did that guy go? I was looking around, trying to decide where to go next, when I heard them. The signal must have degraded, but I could still make out a few words.
What the hell are you doing? Answer me, Dio.
Their voices were cutting in and out, but I'd heard that last word clear as day. Dio. Sounded like Fee had founded him. I spun around and took off in her direction.
Is that a transmitter?
Transmitter?
Let's see. Phone home, huh? Bet free soul's anxious from you.
Oh.
How do you know?
I know everything about you. Know you're the Myrmidons.
The transmission was getting clearer. I had to be getting closer.
Never mind that. I need to ask you something. What's the password for the number 0?
Number 0?
The hell are you, man?
I'm no man.
How the hell can you crack jokes right now?
You haven't given me my answer. What's the deactivation code? Hey, what are you... Stop!
Shit. That didn't sound good. I sped up and quickly crested the hill in front of me. There they were. Stop! I went down the hill as fast as I could, half running, half sliding. With the suits on, I couldn't tell who was who, but I had to stop them. Pant, pant, pant. I clambered to my feet, slightly winded from my ordeal. The sheeted figure I slammed against lay on the ground next to the other one. I moved over to peer through the visor. Dio. His eyes were closed, almost like he was just sleeping. My tackle must have knocked him out.
Thanks. That was a close one.
No sweat. What's this transmitter you were talking about?
You heard, huh?
Yeah.
Well, it's right over there. See that briefcase-looking thing? He was trying to use that to get in touch with somebody.
Where the hell did he get it?
Probably had it hidden somewhere.
Wait, hidden? Are you saying Dio's been here before?
Yeah, probably. My guess is he came here, hid the transmitter, and then snuck into the building.
Snuck in? I wasn't quite sure what to make of that, so I decided to take a closer look at the transmitter. And there's a screen on the upper part with a bunch of numbers that looked, well, like nothing. What the heck is this? I should probably write that down. That's what I'm thinking. I might not have to, but I'm gonna write it down anyways. 78153 space 61098 space 83809 space 42419 space 90551. Is that some kind of phone number?
No, it's too long for that.
Yeah.
It's 25 digits.
What is it then?
Don't know. I assume it's some kind of code, but I don't see a key to decode it with.
I heard an odd crackling noise in my helmet. It took me a moment to realize it was a voice. Dio's voice. What's so funny?
Sorry. You guys just had it so fucking backwards I couldn't help myself. You can't find the key to decode it? Well, no shit. The key's right in front of your face.
What?
That's the key. The message is somewhere else. You need those 25 numbers to decode it.
None of what he was saying made any sense to me. Dio, what's going on here? Who are you trying to call with this thing?
What, you don't know? At least one of you is appropriately ignorant. Fine, whatever. Might as well tell you. I don't really have any reason to hide my identity now that my mission's a success. Besides, she'll probably tell you if I don't. Might as well hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
Dio shifted to put his hands behind his head, but didn't bother to get up. I belong to an organization called the Myrmidons. You've probably never heard of it, but there might be a few people out there who've heard of Free the Soul. If you haven't, well, it's a sacred religious order with over 1 million true believers. The Myrmidons are the hand of Free the Soul. We do what needs to be done to bring us closer to the new free the world promises. There's some people who might call us terrorists. And then again, from their point of view, I suppose we might be. We're trying to tear down the corrupt world they've built after all. But when the sun dawns for the first time on our new world, we'll be hailed as saints. Holy messengers who cleanse the filth from a dying planet. Well, only a handful of people will really become saints. Not even all the Myrmidons will be guaranteed sainthood. First, you must be raised with the teachings of Free the Soul from birth. Then you have to be chosen to join the ranks of the elite and achieve great things. Returning from this mission would secure my position. Free the Soul is built around the teachings of a man named Brother, who founded our order many years ago. His teachings are too profound for ordinary people to understand, but you could say that the core ideas of his doctrine are to separate oneself from worldliness, to destroy greed, and to divorce the soul from the body to cleanse it. Those who follow his teachings with discipline and devotion will be reborn as a new form of human. Only this new species will be able to live in equality, and ruled without war or starvation. Brother was born into a poor family. I've been told he didn't know his father, and that he lost his mother at a young age. The only family he had was his younger brother, a boy named Left. Really? They say Brother had a special power, and that he was able to touch the thought of other people and see into them, and left him constantly exposed to the filthy greed of mankind. When Brother was 16, Left was found dead. His body was covered in bruises, but the police only made a cursory investigation and quickly ruled his death a suicide. Later, Brother would find out that the killer had paid the police a massive bribe to keep the truth hidden. He burned with rage, but also found himself immersed in cold despair. Eventually, he received a divine revelation. Mankind was thoroughly corrupted by greed. They had to be purified and a new world created. God had given Brother his mission. That was when he began to teach others the truth. At the age of 26, he started Free the Soul. When Free the Soul was established, he devoted his resources to research on human cloning, so that he could create the new species he had foretold. He invited to assist him a team of scientists from a research facility of the United States, Victochondria, and a year later the first 10 new humans were born. Those 10 were the first generation of Myrmidons. Incidentally, I'm from the 4th generation. Our DNA comes from Left, Brother's younger brother. That means that we all share a face, and we're all given the same name, Left. Some people think that's weird, but individuality seems much weirder to me. If everyone looks the same, there's no such thing as race, or even individuality. With cloning, you don't even need different genders. How could you get more equal than that? Still, it's a little random deviation, and other factors can influence a clone's development. I was the best of my generation, so I was chosen to lead the Myrmidons. I was probably sent here because Brother noticed the caliber of my skills. My mission was to infiltrate this facility. When I was given my orders, I thought this was going to be my chance. In all my life, I've only ever once been punished for breaking our laws. It had to do with women. I had to come in contact with someone unclean, and I was considered corrupted. Even I was punished harshly and purified my soul. My dishonor just made blah blah blah. It's called a shovel, Vici. Hello. Even if I was punished harshly and purified my soul, my dishonor remained. I wanted to prove my loyalty to Brother, so I was determined to be successful on this mission, no matter what. My entire purpose is to be part of the foundation of Brother's new world. Now that I've fulfilled that purpose, for the first time in my life, I understand what true happiness is. Oh, buddy.
Holy Father, Holy Brother, Holy Master, my sacred mission is at last complete. With these two hands, mankind is saved. I am your will made flesh. In your name, I give thanks.
His voice had taken on an almost reverent tone, and as he finished speaking, he made some sort of odd sign over his chest. He shoved his hands away.
I don't care about your goddamn mission. You did this to us. Now we're going to...
She grabbed the rock he'd held over her only minutes ago and lifted it over her head. Fee? What are you—
Shut up! You still haven't answered my question. I'm going to ask you one more time. What is the password for the number 0 bomb?
Bomb?
God damn it! Didn't I tell you to shut up? Now, tell me, what's the password?
This shirt not made me laugh, and yet, she swung the rock down toward Dio's head.
Wait! Okay. Fine. It's not gonna do you any good, though. I completed my mission. What are you gonna do with the password at this point?
Not your problem. Just give it to me. Otherwise...
Fine. No skin off my back. The password for the 0 bomb is LXAQNSGDQ.
Writes this down. LXAQNSGDQ. Fee tossed the rock off to the side.
You heard that, right, Sigma?
Yep, wrote it down. Huh?
The password. I'm going to try my best to remember it, but I won't know if I manage to until after I make the jump. There's a chance I won't remember anything, so you need to memorize it, just in case. Got it?
I had absolutely no idea what she was talking about, but I was beginning to understand that it was probably pretty important. With that in mind, I repeated the strange series of letters and over in my head, doing my best to memorize them. LXA, QNS, GDQ. LXA, QNS, GDQ.
Okay. We're done with you. Let's go.
Go where?
Not sure, but I think he does. Get up.
Fee grabbed Dio's arm and hauled him to his feet. He jerked his arm away petulantly and began to walk. Is there a city near her?
Yeah. Well, not really a city, I guess. More like a shelter. Some people who survived the disaster live there.
Disaster? What disaster?
Just shut up and follow me. You can see for yourself.
I looked up. It must have been a clear night, because there were more stars than I'd ever seen before. I thought I could even see the band of the Milky Way. And in the middle of that field of stars shone the full moon. Giant red orb blooming in the center of the sky. Had it always been so big? The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. So true. Wow, we finally got an ending where we didn't need information from other endings to proceed. In fact, we got information that we need for other endings that we need to proceed. Finally, roll credits. There it goes. Yippee! I still feel bad for betraying Clover, but whatever. What a fun time. She deserved it. She doesn't know what she did in a parallel timeline in 999. True. It's interesting that we're able to actually, like, get out beyond the true ending, since that wasn't the case in 999. I honestly think Luna is Zero Senior. I don't know for sure, but that's my current hunch. Dio end. Dun dun dun. Like, that's just a picture of his face. I mean, I'm not sure what else it would be, but... Like, I am kind of seeing the pattern for endings and whatnot. With, like, the flowchart pattern. With, like, these 3 doors here. Interesting. But I guess that means we don't have much of a choice except for to go all the way back here for into the chromatic doors for next time. Okay. He and I will. I'm not sure. What should we do first? Go through the yellow door with Tamayoji or go through the cyan door with Alice? What do you guys think? Because I'm equally intrigued by either. Of course, we won't start that until next week, but we might as well pick now. Part of me wants to go with Tenmayoji, save Alice for last, type of thing. You vote Tenmayoji, let's hang with Grandpa. Grandpapa. Sure. You also thought Tamayoji? Okay, Tamayoji it is. And we'll save here, and we'll be with Grandpapa next time. Yippee! We're definitely making a lot of progress now. It'll be interesting to see how things come about. It's nice to finally have an actual piece of information that we'll need for other endings. We'll just have to see what happens, though. Grandpapa! The horrors, Grandpapa! Amazing. Well, that'll be very interesting. I do look forward to seeing what happens next. Good to know Dio is even more of a dick than he seemed. True. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. As always, I do appreciate it. I hope you guys are looking forward to the next Zero Escape stream, where we'll find out what happens next time. I think that'll do it. I don't have enough brain cells remaining. Yeah, I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye!